Welcome to a very chatty vlog as you spend the day with me. I need some fuel because it's around 7:30, 7:40 now, and I just finished my workout. It's around 7:40. I'm going to take my greens, make my protein shake, and start the day. This is actually gonna be really fun. I've been meaning to do this for a long time, but this is a non-work vlog. This is just a spend the day with me, not talk about work. I do have to go into the office eventually, but I just feel like, you guys, all I do on my channel is talk about work, and I understand why you guys like it. I mean, for those of you that also work corporate jobs or 9-to-5 jobs, it does kind of consume most of your day. Like, if you think about it, our jobs unfortunately are like 85% of our days. So I get why you guys just want to watch the work vlogs all the time, but I feel like I focus so much on either like taking you guys along my week or showing you work things that I don't actually talk about like what's going on in my life unless I'm like sitting down and like I'm on the verge of tears. So I'm actually having a really good morning. Today's Tuesday, and I thought it would be fun to just spend the day with you guys, talk about non-work things. And I asked you guys on Instagram to submit any questions, and you guys have a lot of questions, so we're gonna answer them throughout the day. Cheers. Also, here are my greens. We're gonna answer questions throughout the day. All credits to Carter. She did this a long time ago where she basically just had like a day in the life vlog, but she answered questions like here and there throughout her breaks and just whenever she like had free moments instead of just sitting down and answering a million questions at once. So I will link Carter's channel below. I know you guys know her, but for any of you guys that might not, I will link her channel. Such a good idea. But I have so many questions. I can actually like cannot believe that you guys like submitted so many questions. Look, like I can't believe it. I thought that you guys were only going to want to know work things about me, so it's actually really nice to know that you guys want to see more and know more. I'm going to start work early because I'm going to need some travel time to go to the office later. I'm going to start a little bit before 8, and okay, as I'm making my protein shake, I'm going to answer some questions first. Let's see. You guys want to know really juicy things, but I'll just start from the very beginning and we're just going to go in order. But are you going to see Thomas while he's in Korea? No, I'm not, unfortunately. Thomas is going to Korea today, actually. We had like a flight mishap, but he's going today to Korea and he's gonna be there for around 6 weeks. I think if I had like not a care in the world and I like really loved figuring out my travel, then maybe I would have gone for a little bit, but honestly, like Thomas needs to be with his family. He has family over there that he hasn't seen in over 2 years now because of the pandemic. And he used to go every single year, every single summer. So I kind of just want to let him like focus on his family there and spend the most time that he can, and maybe we'll go back to Korea together in the future, but it's not going to be this time. So this actually relates to the next question because you guys are asking about future apartment updates. So Thomas and I are about to like embark on this whole new journey together, like officially moving in together. Like his name will be on the lease and everything. He'll be starting school and stuff. So we have like a lot of things still to go through as a couple. So I feel like traveling to Korea together will just come a little after all of this transitional periods and stuff. So when he feels more settled with school, or like, I don't even know if he can go to Korea when he's in school, but medical school is like a big beast, you guys. So I think we're just going to focus on him seeing his family there now, and then him and I will maybe go at some point in the next couple of years together. But we actually were in Korea together when I studied abroad there in college, which was really, really cool. We were dating for like, I think 2 or 3 years at that point, and I had studied abroad in Korea the summer after my freshman year of college. So that was like, what, 2016? It was actually really fun to be there with him in Korea together. That was like so amazing, especially so early on in our relationship. So apartment updates though, we did actually apply for an apartment. I do have a bunch of apartments to show you guys in terms of like apartment hunting in Arlington, because there's not enough videos like focusing on actually just Arlington, Virginia. It's either DC or that's it, like DC Metro. But I want to do a whole apartment hunting video on Arlington, Virginia, and we have a bunch of apartments that we've toured already, and then we've actually applied for one, but there's more apartments that I want to tour just for the sake of showing you guys what's kind of in the market right now for Arlington. So that's coming up eventually this summer, but we did actually apply to an apartment together, and we still don't know if we're going to get it. We're still going through like the process of communicating with the apartment complex and stuff, but I'm really, really excited. I actually like cannot say anything because I don't even know if we're gonna get this apartment, but all I can say is that it's bigger than 575 square feet. So we're gonna move sometime in July, ideally. My lease here ends in August, so I think if all goes well with the one that we applied to, we'll be moving there mid-July. So yeah, that's kind of like the timeline. But yeah, we have applied to an apartment and I'm so freaking excited if we get it. Also, my protein shake is 1 scoop of vegan ghost protein. This is the pancake batter. I tried this with you guys for the very first time together in a separate vlog. I will link that in the description box where I show you guys, but it's so good. Like, this literally tastes like pancake batter, and it's vegan, and it doesn't taste bad at all. It's so good. And then I just add 2 scoops of collagen peptides for some added collagen. Well, that's everything right now. I feel like those were the 2 big things that you guys wanted to know, because it was literally like the first couple of questions that I got. So we're just starting off this video with the juicy stuff, and I'm gonna start work now. I will talk to you guys in a little bit when I'm getting ready and stuff to answer more questions, but this is a very, very chatty video. You guys asked like a million questions, so this will be very fun. Spend the day with me, Q&A vlog. Let's do this. Also, aside from the Q&A, I need to show you guys these joggers because I talked about them before, but I love them so much. These joggers are from Gymshark, and I'm pretty sure they're part of their spring sale that's starting on May 26th. So I got these for I think like $40, but if they're on sale, they're gonna be some discount price. These are so nice, you guys. They don't pill or anything because it's like that nice track material. I love the waistband. It's really good length for my legs, and I think they also come in black. I'm honestly considering getting them in black because I just think they're so comfortable, like so crazy comfortable, and there's zipper pockets, which I really like. And then my top is a Set Active body crop, and yeah, that's our outfit today. My hair is still pretty gross. I'm like trying to let it air dry. I put in my post-workout dry shampoo mist and stuff, so we're just gonna start the day like this, and then I'm gonna get ready for work probably in like a couple hours at like 10 or something, and then I'll go to the office right before lunch. That's the plan. Also, you guys, if I have my Amazon order come in today, I'm so excited because I bought a new like lens, or it's not a lens because this camera is the Sony ZV-1 and the lens doesn't come off, but I bought this like attachment. Has really good reviews on Amazon. It was only $50, and it's supposed to make this like a wide angle lens, and I'm like, if it works, you guys, I will be like mind blown, and like this camera will actually be the best thing ever. So I really hope that comes in today. If it does, it'll be like literally at the very end of this video because I think this will be a day in the life or a days in the life. I don't know, we'll see, but welcome. I really hope it comes today. Okay guys, I'm gonna start work. I will talk to you later, but yeah, good morning. Guys, Thomas got these from Trader Joe's. Fire.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Thomas is literally leaving to go to Korea in like 20 minutes, you guys. So you guys will be here for his last goodbye for 6 weeks, and then he'll be back. I'm gonna break to get ready for the office soon, but I'm actually having a pretty productive morning. So random. This is the only work thing I'll say, but doing like half and half, half at home, half in the office, maybe that's like the switch up that I need. I don't know, but I logged on a little earlier than usual so that I could have some travel time and then not get off at like 7 o'clock. So yeah, how about while I'm here, I answer one question because I literally have so many, you guys. Favorite coffee shop in DC? Okay, honestly, I don't really go to many coffee shops in DC, or really just like many coffee shops at all. I'm not like the most adventurous.
There's a right answer here.
What is the right answer?
There is a right answer here.
Is it Tate?
No.
Is it Compass?
No. No. It's near there. Well, it's a little bit farther than there.
What is it? McDonald's?
McDonald's. What's the place with the really good breakfast sandwich?
Bagel place?
Oh my god, turn the camera off.
What is it?
4-5.
Oh! Yeah, they have really good coffee. I guess, yeah. If there's anywhere that I get coffee, there's just like, I don't have a place, you guys, that I'm like, oh my god, you have to get coffee from there.
That was definitely the right answer.
But yeah, I think that is the right answer. 4-5 has really good coffee. There's one in Arlington and one in DC. And they have just wild coffees, you guys. They have really good like drip coffees, really good espresso. And then there's this one that's called the Louis, I think, that has chocolate ganache, drip coffee, espresso, and then an orange peel on top. That one is crazy. If there's anywhere to get coffee, definitely get 4-5. I'll talk to you guys in a little when I'm putting on makeup and like changing and stuff, but it's pretty gloomy out today. That's why I have my lights on. Bye-bye. Say bye to them.
Bye.
Oh, someone's here. Okay, you guys, I truthfully cannot be bothered to fix my hair right now. I actually think it looks really good considering like I worked out this morning and everything and I was like sweaty, but the post-workout dry shampoo mist works really, really well. And if anything, I'm just gonna add some dry shampoo to like my roots. So we're just gonna do that, okay? And then as I let it set, it's gonna look weird, but I just have to let the dry shampoo set for a little bit and then, yeah. Wait, let me get my makeup. Okay, I'm going to do my makeup really quickly and answer your questions. You guys know I'm not gonna do anything other than brows and mascara, but I need to answer like more questions. And this video is gonna be like really long at this point because I'm just gonna be talking the whole time. But at least I'll be doing my makeup and something fun too. Okay, how do you prioritize your wellness and how is therapy going? I think that these go together, so I'm gonna answer them together. Therapy is going honestly really well. I feel like the more that I get to know my therapist, the more I feel like ready to open up to her and to kind of like dive deeper, I guess, on what's going through my head. So I think last week we had a breakthrough. Like I just like cried for a really long time about like everything, just about everything. Like I just feel very overwhelmed, and she gives me really good pointers and like really just, I feel like I'm not making any sense with this, but she just gives me a lot of clarity with what I'm feeling and why and how I can live with the truths that I guess like I'm realizing in therapy. So I feel like that's all really vague, but obviously I can't like talk about it, you know? I've done a lot of things for my wellness, and to answer that part of the question, I feel like I do my best to be balanced and prioritize my wellness, but doing those two things in itself is honestly really challenging, as you guys saw in my weekly vlog. Like I prioritize my health and fitness and my friends and my YouTube, but I wasn't prioritizing my like wellness and my relationship with work. So it's all really weird, but prioritizing my wellness for me is right now, this is gonna sound so stupid, but like allowing myself time to watch TV and to watch shows. That's something that, again, another one of your questions is like, how do I de-stress? I seriously always tell myself that I don't have time to watch shows because I would rather be editing or filming or working or planning, talking to people, spending time with people aside from watching shows. So I'm not even kidding you guys. The last show that I watched was Euphoria, and I like watched that with friends. Other than that, I don't watch any shows ever. And I only watch Euphoria just because like I'm so intrigued with the way that it's filmed and edited and everything, and I love that. So I don't watch anything ever, and rant over, but I am prioritizing my wellness currently by like letting myself watch Netflix and shows. I'm watching Severance right now on Apple Plus, and it's so crazy good. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm not like binge watching. I'm not like watching as I work or something. If anything, I'll watch it as I'm on the treadmill just to like help pass the time. But just a simple thing like that, like prioritizing my wellness through watching TV is honestly like really comforting to me, and it's been really helping a lot with just like letting my mind de-stress and relax and sleeping enough. Okay, I'm gonna bring you guys here because I need to look closely to do my mascara. But you guys, also, my lashes are like really long. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but my lashes are very long, and I feel like it's because the lash serum is like working at its peak right now. It's so nice. I'm using two different lash serums, but I'm trying to use up the last of this extra goodie lash serum. This stuff is so good, but I'm like almost done with it. So I have the Grande lash just to like switch it up, and I got it during the Sephora sale. You guys, like, okay, I'm gonna do this here. Can you guys see? Like, you guys, my lashes, I cannot believe they look this long. It's like actually wild. They look like falsies, but they're not. Next question, traveling. I can't give anything away, but I do have in my weekly vlog, I said that I had a week off in June and a week off in July, and I feel like I already told you guys where I'm going in July. Okay, I'll tell you what. Thomas and I are going to Mexico in July because we're gonna have like one last couples vacation, couples time, relaxed time before he starts medical school. So that's gonna be in July. We're gonna go to Mexico. It'll be so much fun. I can't wait. And it's like, we've actually never done a solo trip together. Like we've never vacationed together too. So just us two, I mean. So I think this will be like really fun. And it's right when he comes home from Korea and stuff. It'll just be like really nice. So those are one of the travel plans. And I am traveling somewhere in June for basically a week. I have a week off, but I'm there for a little bit less than a week. How about you guys guess? And that's like a hint as it is. Can you guys guess where I'm going in June? And then next week for Memorial Weekend, not next week, this week. I'm going this Thursday. I'm going to New York for Memorial Weekend, and that's for Jay's birthday. His birthday is June 1st. It's also a long weekend, so I took 1 day of PTO a long time ago, which you guys, 1 day is not enough. Take more. But I'm going to New York too to see Jay and Jerry. I'm staying with them. And yeah, those are my travel plans, plus one mystery thing that you guys don't know. Now we're all ready for the office. You guys, okay, let me show you my lashes. Like, can you see? Oh my God. Sorry, that's like so up close. I really hope that the wide angle lens is good because then I can use steady shot and nothing will ever be like too shaky like that. But I'm just wearing this oversized crew neck from Set Active for work. This is the Mojito color. It's actually part of their core collection this year and it's like super oversized. I really like it. So I'm wearing that with a pair of skinny jeans and sneakers and that's it. Let's go to the office. Okay guys, I'm headed off to the office. Thomas left for Korea. His mom came and picked him up and stuff. So it was really sad, but like it was so like fast that I don't have time to be sad. And honestly, I'm trying to see it as like I'm gonna enjoy living alone for the last time, hopefully in my life, and just enjoy these next 6 weeks alone at my apartment. So I think it'll be really fun. But yeah, he's officially gone. I think I got like one clip of him like waving and then someone came in the elevator. One last question before we go off. What's one book you would recommend everyone to read? If you guys have been watching my videos, I haven't talked about it in a while, but I'm not a reader, as you guys know. I try to be, or like I would like to be, but I'm just not. So the perfect book for me to read as a non-reader is like short story type books. I know everyone reads like the 101 essays that'll change your life or something like that, but my friend Andrew, he's like one of my best friends, he actually recommended his favorite book to me, which is called Tiny Beautiful Things by Cheryl Strayed, and it is so amazing. Basically a bunch of advice column submissions and her responses to them. And it's not only that though, they're all related to each other in the sense that like you learn more about Cheryl Strayed, the writer, as she gives us advice about life, whether it's about love, loss, life, growing up, anything. It's such an incredible book. Not many books make me cry also, and that one did. So I'm going to leave a screenshot here for you guys to see it. It is so, so incredible. And you can read it for like 5-10 minutes a day, or you can read it for like hours straight. And it's so, so good. If you get to the yard sale story, just comment below and tell me you also got to the yard sale story and tell me that you like cried your eyes out because it was so good. Beautiful, just everything. That's my book recommendation. Check it out. I freaking love that book so much. Okay, I'm gonna go to the office. I'll see you guys later. Since I'm going to the office, I didn't plan to, but my Wi-Fi is just like not working here. So I'm gonna see you guys later to answer more questions after work. Hi guys, it's 5:40. I'm leaving work right now and I actually have therapy and I think I'm gonna take it from my car today, which is like honestly really less than ideal, but I have an errand to run like immediately after therapy and I think I already know like what I want to talk to her about. So I think I'm just gonna take the call like privately in my car and then leave right after and like decompress by like doing this errand. I need to go like get some wine because I'm out of wine. But more questions. This is a Q&A vlog, you guys. Okay, let's see. Review/benefits of drinking greens. It just gives me a lot more energy. It's like a really easy way to start a morning routine. If you want to have any sort of morning routine, like taking your greens, I think is the easiest thing. I think it tastes good. It's really good for your digestive health, really good for your blood health, and just overall like only good things to say about it. It's a little expensive, but I think any type of supplement is expensive anyways, and Amazing Grass I've just like actually felt a difference with my energy and my digestion. Okay, it's green. Okay, you guys, I'm back home from work. Total Wine was so nice to send me a gift card to try some of their top 15 favorite summer wines. And you guys, I'm so excited. Clearly, I have a favorite. This is the King Maui Sauvignon Blanc. I'm actually so excited because I've heard really good things about it. And this is also $16 too, which I think is like a really good wine for like a good wine that's not too cheap, not too expensive, but like right in the middle of like a solid wine. I really like to drink white wine in the summer and when it's hot out and stuff. So this is my white wine that I'm stocking up on. I also got a Bordeaux. I really like these also in the summer months just because I feel like it's a little bit lighter than my usual Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc, which you guys know I love. I also got this red wine. I've never heard of this before, but it looks really good and it had really good reviews on the Total Wine website, so I got that to try. And then I also got a Merwood Unoaked Chardonnay. Chardonnay was actually the first wine I ever drank in my life because my mom loves Chardonnay. Like Chardonnay is her favorite, so Chardonnay is the first thing that I ever had to drink ever. Oh, and then I got lastly some Asiago cheese just because I saw it there and I was like, I want some cheese with my wine. So thank you so much Total Wine for this sweet gift card. That was so incredibly sweet. I'm so excited to try these new wines. I've had this before and it's really good. It's really solid. So that's why obviously I got 3 of them, but the rest are new. So I'm really excited to try these new ones and yeah, that's what's going on. Okay, back to your questions, you guys. Also, work was fine. It was just, that's not the point of this. Questions. Favorite workout? I'm in like kind of a weird state right now with my workouts. I don't really feel strongly about anything. I love the jump rope. I'll always love that, but I kind of feel like I'm done like doing tricks. Like I don't know what else I can do, and I can't do the thing where you like actually let go of your rope. So jump rope is probably my favorite thing currently. I've been walking on incline a lot. I've been lifting a lot, running outside a lot. I honestly love like all forms of working out in terms of like the traditional ways. So I don't really have a favorite right now, I'm sorry. Favorite food slash go-to foods always in your kitchen. Honestly, you guys, the only things that are always in my kitchen or like in my fridge are like eggs, bread, yogurt, fruit, and that's kind of like protein drinks. I'm not really good at having like staple meals. I should probably figure that out at some point, but I just don't really feel strongly about my meals. I usually just make like what HelloFresh gives me. So that's kind of in terms of like what I always have. I always have HelloFresh in my fridge, but favorites, nothing crazy. What's your unpopular opinion? I don't know. What's my unpopular? Oh, I know, you guys. My unpopular opinion is that I hate Rita's Italian Ice. Never understood the hype about it. Never understood why there's lines. The custard literally tastes like I'm gonna throw up as soon as I eat it. It's like so thick and like nasty. And Italian Ice is literally like lame to me. I'd rather have ice cream, soft serve ice cream, than Italian Ice with some nasty custard. I'm sorry, very problematic, very unpopular opinion, but truly the only Rita's flavor I've ever actually even remotely enjoyed is the Swedish fish flavor. Okay, and then last one I'll do right now, having enough time and energy to do everything. Work out, cook dinner, friends. Honestly, you guys, if you watch my last work week vlog, I struggled a lot with this, and I think that what I've learned is that you'll probably never in your life have enough energy for everything all in one day. So something that I was actually just talking to my therapist about, I had therapy before I came home. Think about your energy in terms of the week. So I used to see things day by day, like can I accomplish everything that I want to today, personally, professionally, socially, everything. But I'm understanding that giving myself grace means extending my timeline. And so now I kind of see like, was I balanced, or like, did I put enough energy into the things that I wanted to this week instead of today? And I think that's kind of helped me a lot in like my short-term impulsive like mental health part of it, because I get very snappy and I'm quick to be really anxious and just immediately like plummet in my mental health and not get anything done, not be in the right headspace or anything. So seeing my timelines in more of a week view as opposed to a daily, can I do everything today, has helped me a lot. I hope it helps you too. That's something that therapy has been really good for. It's just so much clearer in my mind with a therapist. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna make dinner. I'm gonna make some kimchi fried rice. I seriously do not want to make anything for dinner today. So do I not have any? Oh my God, did Thomas eat the rest of it? I think he did. I don't want to make any of this. Okay, I'm gonna add chicken with the salad, and that's gonna be my dinner. Here's my dinner. Looks really good, honestly. Okay, you guys, I ended up just making like the whole size salad because like this is my entree salad, right? It makes sense. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna answer more questions as I eat because my boyfriend is gone. What are your hobbies besides working out? You guys, I feel like I don't talk about this ever on my channel, but it's not really, okay, I don't have many hobbies, first of all. You guys know I like bullet journaling and I like exercising, but a big love of mine is music. I love music, okay? And I don't talk about music enough, but I could listen to the same, like if I love a song, I could listen to the same song for hours. And if I like an artist, I can just listen to the entire artist or like the whole album by that artist a million times. And I really love all genres of music, except I don't really like country. I don't like hate it anymore. I just don't ever want to listen to it. But I'm even getting into like indie music and folk music lately. Folk is like borderline country sometimes. Folk music is like really beautiful, but I also love like Flume. I'm seeing Flume in concert actually in June with my friend Yashika. And then I also love classical music, but I also love just like regular pop and like Justin Bieber. I am like a huge music lover. I have Apple Music, not Spotify, and I especially love reading the lyrics as I listen to a song because I'm like so intrigued and fascinated about the fact that people can write music. It's really just like poetry, and I love poetry. So I would say that's like a hobby of mine. I just love music so much, I don't talk about it at all. But I'm like moved all the time by music. If you could be an animal for a day, what would you be and why? I don't know. A cat, because they can do whatever they want and they're really smart. Or puppies. Puppies just have the best life ever. Speaking of puppies, will you get your own puppy soon? If I was training a puppy as my boyfriend was starting medical school, I think everything would explode. So it's not gonna work out. I'm not gonna get a puppy soon, maybe in like a couple years, but I have Timmy and I just like can't betray Timmy while he's still alive, and he's like almost 14. So, you know, after Timmy, then we'll get another puppy.
I dated this boy for like 3 to 4 years.
Okay, I'm sorry. My battery died, you guys, and then I went and watched a YouTube video. So I'm like basically done my salad right now. But okay, I just love decompressing from work with YouTube video. It's like my favorite thing ever. That's like literally the first thing that I think of when I'm done work. I'm like, whose video can I watch? It's just like, it's like TV, but I need to actually watch TV. What were you like in elementary, middle, and high school? That is like a whole separate video in itself. I do have a short video about my education story and like how I got my job. I talk about it a lot in the other one. So I'll leave that in the description box too, along with the wines. I forgot to tell you guys. I'm gonna leave a link to all the wines. What was I like though? How we all are, like embarrassing. Cared too much about the wrong things, cared too much about popularity. I will say though, I lived 45 minutes from my school, like my whole life. I went to the same middle, high school, and elementary school. I went to like a private all-girls school, and living so far away from school was really hard for me because if I made friends, I like couldn't see them after school. And if I made friends, I like usually couldn't see them on the weekends unless I had a car, like unless I ended up getting my license and stuff. But then once I got my license, I had like dated this boy that went to like my brother's school. But then once I broke up with that boy, well, he broke up with me. Once we broke up, that was in sophomore year. And then, or was it junior year? I think it was junior year. And then I met Thomas, and he didn't go to my school in Baltimore. So I kind of like disconnected from high school just because I was like, you know what? I'm never going to be like in the it group that hangs out with the brother school all the time because I'm not even dating somebody from the brother school anymore. And it was all just like a really weird thing, but I eventually just disconnected from my high school. I don't feel any ill will towards anyone from school. I just think I grew away from it. So what was I like? That's how I was like. Okay, if you could live anywhere else in the world, where would it be and why? Easy. I would live in Korea. I always told myself if I quit my job one day and I like pursue YouTube or change jobs completely, just get a different regular job, then I would take a month off and move to Korea and like live there. In like a perfect world, I genuinely would live in Korea for like years at a time. Probably not in the cards for me anytime soon. I mainly just want to live there because I feel like that's the best way for me to immerse and like learn the language, but I don't know when that could happen, so long as I have a real job and a boyfriend going to medical school and other things. One day I will. Maybe when I'm retired, one day I can go live in Korea and just like enjoy it. Do you deal with any health issues, and how do you navigate them with your job? I think most people are probably pretty private about any health issues at work just because it's like a personal thing. You don't have to say anything other than like I have a doctor's appointment or I have some health things going on, and I think that whoever you're working with should respect that and respect your privacy because you do not have to be transparent about your health, especially if it's bad. So I would say that like, you know, be transparent enough where you're like, hey, I need like some free time in between this and this today for a doctor's appointment. Or if it's affecting your mental health, like I do think it's worth bringing up that you're going through some health issues right now. You don't have to specify that it's mental or anything, but just kind of telling whoever you're working with directly that you are going through something health-wise right now. I think that's really all you need to say if you do want to be allowed some grace. So yeah, that's what I would say. Okay. Oh my god, you guys really want to know my favorite food. I could eat sushi, like sashimi, forever, every single day. Like literally every day. I'm gonna go take a break after this last question. I have like maybe 6 or so questions left. What do you do to help yourself feel confident when you're having a bad self-image day? That's really hard because I feel like I have those pretty often, to be fair. Honestly, you guys, can you imagine like editing a picture or a video of yourself, constantly looking at yourself all the time? I think that's actually really hard on somebody with body issues. Like, and I think all women, not even all women, I think all people have body issues at some point. On bad self-image days, I just don't look at photos because if I feel like I'm having a bad day, then I'm like tempted to go back and look at a time when I felt more comfortable in my body, and that's just so not good because it almost like confirms how bad I feel. But on bad self-image days, I would genuinely like go to people like Selena Trevino and just go to people that truly bring out the best in someone's self-image and body image, because there's not enough body positivity out there, and I'm not really one to talk about it because I don't think I have the best body image. So yeah, if you're looking for 2 people though that will help your body image, Linda Sun and Selena Trevino. Hi guys, it's been a little bit of time. I've just been like hanging out honestly here and like not doing anything, and honestly I think I'm gonna go to sleep soon. I've just been like really enjoying, if I can, I want to sleep early and just like watch a show before I go to sleep. So I'm gonna finish your questions tomorrow, but before I do that, I do have some stuff that I want to show you guys that I got in my Amazon package. I'll save the most fun one for last, but the first thing I got was a new little, okay, if you guys are interested at all or if you care, this is something that you put on your, ooh, wait, no. Oh my God, wait you guys. I got this on Amazon. These are no cow bars. You guys, these are vegan. I feel like I talk about protein in every single video, but I'm just like obviously trying to figure out like the best way for me to get more protein in easily. These are called no cow bars, and I got like the little value pack. This is the birthday cake flavor. Look at you guys. What is wrong with me? It's just that I really like protein bars as snacks when I'm in the office specifically, and I'm almost out of Built bars. So I wanted to try something new just for the sake of like trying a new brand. So I'm trying no cow. There's peanut butter chocolate chip, regular chocolate chip, birthday cake, and chocolate chip cookie dough. And then this thing we're gonna try tomorrow with you guys because I'm honestly like too tired to even try this right now. I need to do my dishes and go to sleep, but this is the wide lens. Let's try this tomorrow morning, test it out, answer the rest of your questions, and how about we just do that tomorrow, you guys. But really chill day. Actually, I like really needed this, clearly. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go to sleep. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna work out. I might not, we'll see, but good night. Good morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. I like am just so tired. I don't even understand. But I slept in. I did not work out this morning. I need to get ready for work like right now. So how about we get ready? I don't even like have my skincare done or anything, but I haven't showed you guys my skincare in a little bit anyways. So let me show you guys my products. I feel like you guys know this, but this is the Cocoa Kind exfoliating solution. And then I have the serum, of course. It's like literally the best combo ever, like seriously ever. And then I'm also using the Cocoa Kind eye cream. And then my moisturizer is La Roche-Posay. This stuff is really good. SPF Cocoa Kind. That's my whole skincare routine. Let's do this really quickly because I'm late. And this video is so long, I already know. So let's just get ready together and that will end off this video. And then I'll show you guys the new lens because I'm actually really curious about it. Oh my God, I literally sound like I just woke up, you guys, because I did. Last couple questions. Do I want kids / marriage? I don't think that's too personal. I do hope to get married one day. I just think that I'm gonna take my time with it, and it's like when the time is right for everybody, not just me, because, you know, another person gets married, then the whole family dynamic changes and stuff, and Thomas is about to start medical school, all those things. So I don't really want to rush anything, although I do like intend to get married, I guess. And I would like kids. I think ideally I would like 2. Most common emojis with Thomas. Ooh, that's a really good question, Anna. I don't know if you guys know this. I feel like I've never said this before, but our most commonly used emoji with each other is a puppy. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Okay, I'm gonna end off with these questions because I feel like these are like pretty personal questions, but I think that you guys would want to know these things. What's your love language? My love language, I think, is different for giving and receiving love. So my love language to receive, I think, is words of affirmation. Oh, actually, I did tell you guys that before, but yeah, my love language in terms of receiving love is words of affirmation. I just like need the words to comfort me for anything. And then my love language for giving, though, is gifts. I've just realized, and not like, you know, just spending money, but I just like, I feel like I just always want to give my friends something, whether it's like an extra scone or something at like an event that I went to, or a sweatshirt, I don't know, like, or like a coffee even though they didn't ask for it. I just love doing stuff like that. I don't know why. It like makes me so happy to like surprise a friend with like a gift. And I really don't mean that in a materialistic way, but that's just, I realize like my love language. I think today I'm going to do half up, half down. This is how I do my half up, half down, if you guys. I do half up, half down. I do like a half bun, and then I clip like that. Okay, that's my bun. It looks a little messy right now, but I will fix it in the mirror. Some of my bangs now, not all of them, just some of them. Okay, last questions. When was the last time you cried? You guys, the last time that I cried was on... I cried yesterday. I don't even want to talk about it, but I cried yesterday. I'm just not good with life changes, you guys, and I just feel like things are constantly changing and people are constantly leaving. I'm just not good with the change, okay? That's all I'm gonna say, but I cried yesterday. What are your deal breakers in a relationship? Ooh, that's a good question. Drive, like motivation, is a deal breaker for me. Like, I can't be with somebody that does not see success in any form in their life, whether it's in their career or in their life. Like, I just need somebody with passion and drive. That's a really big deal breaker for me. Somebody that's very honest and somebody that cares about their family. That's like a deal breaker for me, because I think it shows a lot of what it would be like to have a family with that person, to see what their relationship is like with their family, or like what type of relationship they want to have with their family. So that's a deal breaker for me. Let me do my mascara and then I will answer the last question. One sec. Okay. I didn't show you guys because I needed to go close to the mirror, but again, lash serum. You guys need it. You will see, if you are persistent and you do it every single day, you will see results in like 2 months, maybe a little less than 2 months, but like, you guys, my lashes. Okay, sorry. Okay, guys, let me answer the last question as I'm getting my stuff. What is one of your biggest fears? And I thought about this question because I thought it was really interesting. And this is something that I've never shared with like almost anybody except for Thomas. So I'm just gonna tell you guys, and if anyone in my personal life is watching, don't text me. I think one of my biggest fears is the fear that I'm nothing to everybody. Like lately, I'm always asking myself, and like I'm talking about this a lot with my therapist, like who am I to my friends, this friend, that friend, family members even. Like I don't know who I am to them, and I feel like I try to be the most giving, loving, loyal, reliable, caring friend and person and girlfriend and everything out there. I genuinely feel like I try my absolute hardest in my life to be that person for everybody that I love, because I love them. But one of my biggest fears in life is that I could basically just be nothing to them. It's making me think a lot lately about like, who do I really want to put the energy into in my life? And they don't have to show me the same exact energy, but like, is anybody in my life, whether it's a family member or friend or someone, are they showing me in any way that I mean something to them? Because I just fear that I mean like nothing to anybody. I know you guys are going to be really nice about that if you're even watching until the very end, but thank you guys for listening and for hearing me out. That is like a very, very personal thing I just shared. I don't know if anyone else ever feels that way, but if you do, you're not alone. But you guys, let me try this out with you guys before we end off this video, even though this video is very long. This is the wide angle lens attachment that I got from Amazon. It had really good reviews, so we're going to test it out. It's a wide angle lens for your camera. So, okay, so you put this like on top of the lens, and then this is the wide angle lens. Oh my God. Okay, let's see how this works. I'm going to change my lenses, stay in the same position as best as I can, and then that will be the end of this video, I swear. This is just like a vlog Q&A, okay? This is the old lens, and this is after. Do you guys tell a difference? I feel like I actually tell a difference. Wait, you guys, this is so cool. Okay, well, I'm gonna link this lens for you guys if any of you are interested. If any of you guys have the Sony ZV-1, that's what I have, and you guys, this looks crazy. The fact that I actually just made this lens look like this is insane. I love you guys so much. Whoa, wait. Okay, wow. Anyways, I have to go to work. That honestly took longer than it needed to because I was literally so stupid and I like didn't know how to put it on. But I'm gonna go to work now. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this like Q&A vlog. It was very chatty at the end of the day. This is gonna be a really long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know me more and spending some days with me. And yeah, make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. I post new videos every Monday and Thursday. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video, but until then, miss you already.